Hello everyone and welcome to a new Digimon card game booster box unboxing video. This time I'm going to be unboxing the Great Legends box, which is the 4th booster box release. So here's the box. This is my first of 3 of the booster box 4s that I'm going to be opening. I don't really know what's in this set. I know that the characters from Digimon Savers are the Tamer cards, but other than that, I don't really know that much about this set, which is the same story for the previous sets. So first of all, we have our promo insert, which is shows that these are the possibilities of characters we'll be opening. So with the last set, it was Digimon. This time it's just the Tamers. I'm hoping for Yoshino because I really did like her as a character. Kind of wish she got more screen time, but never mind. Who do we get? Koshiro Izumi, that is fine. He's a good boy, except for the fact he wears socks with his sandals for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, let's get this started. And of course, I'm going to be cutting them the same way I always cut them and making everybody just a little bit anxious of actually accidentally snipping the cards. I've never snipped a card, so I'm still considering myself as someone who will never snip cards. That is until, of course, I eventually do snip a card, and it's on video for everybody to see. So, of course, in this set we also see a lot of appearances from characters from the Digimon Pendulum Z series, so that's pretty exciting. And I'm going to be sorting them by colour, which is blue. And yes, we're getting a lot from the Pendulum Z, which is pretty cool because there's a lot of new Digimon there. Lots of blue cards. There's Insekimon. Look, it's Koromon. And there's Yoshino. So I do get Yoshino. At least, sort of, somehow. And I'll put that insert over there. Alright, next booster. So yes, so far, lots of blue cards in this set. As I said, I haven't really looked at what's in this set much. Obviously, we get another Agumon evolution line, which I feel like every set has Agumon in it at this point, which is fairly cool, I guess. I don't know, they really do like Agumon, and I'm pretty sure the next set is all Omegamon themed, so that's kind of fun. Do I have enough space? There's an option card, there's Golemon, Roachmon, and then there's Masaru. I do like Savers. I would say it's probably one of my favourite seasons. It sort of, it swatches, that's a word. I was meant to say swap, and then I said swap. Swap and switch. There we are. Can't talk this morning, I'm sorry. But no, the third seasons for Tamers and the 5th season, Savers, often swap places in terms of what is my 3rd and what is my 2nd favourite season of Digimon. First, obviously, being Appmon. There's Gabumon. It's nice to see a different Gabumon, not just standard Gabumon. And I was really excited to see Psychmon in the last one. So we have Lalamon, and then we have Koshiro. Nothing super exciting so far. No nice secret rares or alt arts or really nice pretty colours ones. But I'm pretty excited just to see what's in this set. We've got Tankdramon, who obviously just made an appearance in the anime. There's my Black Pile. I do like how we're seeing lots of colour variations that have previously made appearances in the video games, but not really anywhere else. There's an option card, and there's Meikumon. So it's nice to see we've got lots of Digimon from lots of different seasons. And then we've got Missymon. And then we've got Bancholeomon. I'm starting to wonder if I allowed myself enough room for my piles of cards. I'm already starting to mess them up a bit. See, I kind of like going into these, into each of these sets kind of blank kind of, so everything's a surprise that I open. Obviously, I don't go out of my way to avoid spoilers. I'm not going to spend time off Twitter or anything, so a lot of the art I've even, there's Pidomon, which is the Angemon recolor. But yeah, so a lot of these are, I see a shiny one in the background. I think he was in the first set as well, so it's nice to see him showing up again. Leomon, either rescuing or stealing Patamon. I like to think he's rescuing him. But yeah, so a lot of these will be surprises. I haven't gone out of my way to avoid seeing what's in this set, but at the same time I don't really pay attention to what is in this set, so don't really know what I'm getting. And we've got Mirage Galgamon, so that's pretty cool. That is a no, it's not a secret rare, it's a super rare. So they have Sec meaning secret rare and Etar meaning super rare, I believe. I know it's the fourth booster box and I still don't know things. But yeah, super duper exciting opening. I love opening booster boxes. I'm not sure if you could tell this, and I think I mention it every time. Also, Ghostmon, that is another Digimon who has recently appeared in the Pendulum Z, which just came out last month. And mine's actually arriving today, apparently. I got UPS, which was delayed for it was just sort of sitting at the UPS facility in China for 2 weeks, which is a lot longer than it usually gets delayed for, but it arrives eventually. It's kind of annoying because UPS is so horrendously expensive. I think I spent more on UPS than I did for the actual Pendulum Zs, which is annoying. But so that kind of sucked. I'm not a fan of UPS, but it's all Nippon Yasan are offering at the moment. But I'll probably stop using Nippon Yasan soon, just on the basis of it's just, I used to go with them because they were a little bit cheaper than everywhere else, but they don't offer DHL, which is the cheapest. Since Japan Post is still not shipping to Australia, so the fact that I have to use UPS kind of, there's Otamamon, but it's a red Otamamon, is kind of annoying. I like DHL. DHL is really fast and isn't too expensive. It's like $20, as opposed to UPS, which is really expensive. Where was my purple? Oh, there's my purple pile. And there's a nice Devi. It's nice to see Devimon. It's also nice to see Mekumon and her evolutions just sort of show up. Because she kind of just showed up in Tri, and then I guess in the version 20th she showed up, but she needs more love. I hope she shows up in Colon. Even though I wasn't the biggest fan of Tri, I still appreciate everything that Tri did. And we've got Growlmon, but the orange version. So I have him a lot in Next Order. Then we get Falcomon, but it's Falcomon's original design, which is really great to see. I don't know why, I really appreciate the original design of Falcomon because we only ever really see the Falcomon that we saw in Digimon Savers. I'm seeing another pretty shiny at the back of this one, I think. And Phantomon, probably one of my favourite Digimon. Yeah, if only just for his fantastic line in the English dub when he's talking about Tuskmon. He's like, it's no easy Tusk, because it's Tuskmon. I don't know, it's really funny. I'm bad at retelling jokes. And there we have probably one of the coolest looking Digimon I've ever seen. What is his name? His name is Plutomon. So he's pretty cool. Is that purple or black? I think it's purple. Let's put him with the purple cards, and then we'll look at his the number that he is and see if he lines up with all the other purple cards. I'm pretty sure that's meant to be purple though. I would not want, and I know I'd say this every booster box opening, but I would not want to be colorblind when opening these, because they're not super colorblind friendly. The blue and the purple and sometimes even the black look very similar. So there we have Veldemon's attack. It's nice to see Veldemon, especially because it was a little bit thicker than the other ones. Because Veldemon showed up in the anime, which was surprising. But yeah, that's something I love about Colon, and something I love about the card game, is that we're seeing all these Digimon that have basically been in the series for ages, decades, but haven't really ever shown up in the anime or haven't really received much love from the series. And it's really nice to see, yeah, like all these Digimon just sort of showing up. Like this Digimon. This Digimon's been around since like 2005 with the Pendulum X version, but hasn't really shown up ever in anything else. So it's really nice to see all these Digimon that have designs, or Digimon like the color variations like Dakunamon. I don't know, and I know I say that every time I unbox a booster box, and so you're just going to have to get used to me being a huge fan. This is a new one from the Pendulum Z. There we have Neo Devimon. Again, Neo Devimon is from, I want to say 2000, oh no, even earlier, because he was in V-Tamer. So yeah, he was in the Pendulum Progress, which came out in 2003, V-Tamer, which came out, maybe that was around 2000, because I know that it was at the end of the series. Yeah, and Neo Devimon's just made an appearance in the anime. So that's super exciting. Like all these, and there's another new friend, Sand Lizardmon, from the Pendulum Z. So yeah, it's just really nice to see all these Digimon that, I mean, V-Tamer is sort of like a big part of the franchise, but it never came out in English. I believe it came out in some European languages, or language, I think, but I'm not 100%. But yeah, for most of people, maybe they haven't read it, and they're missing on all these cool Digimon designs. There we have Agumon. It's Saver's Agumon. You can tell by the wrist grips. And also the fact that we're getting a lot of Digimon from Cross Wars appearing in Adventure Colon. There we have Flaremon from, as in Agunimon's child form, which is confusing because as the Pendulum Z just said that Agunimon is the child form, so that's confusing. We have Volcadramon, who just made an appearance in the anime. Who is this? This is Bansho Golemon. That's got to be a new Digimon. That's super cool. I love him. And yeah, it's just nice to see all these Digimon getting loved. And yes, I do say that every time I unbox a booster box, but I don't know, it's just really nice. It's just, I mean, I know we're still getting Agumon being the poster child for the series, and Agumon is more or less appearing in every single booster box. And we get a new Omegamon every 6 months at this point. But it's, and then there's Strabimon, who is Lobomon / Wolfmon's child form. Yeah, it's really nice to see lots of different like color variants that we have here, or just Digimon that they designed a long time ago, but we never really got to see anything about them. And Commandramon, again, great Digimon design. And yeah, like, remember how I popped just to see Psychmon being in the last booster box? Like, that was exciting. Like, it's... And you'd feel kind of bad if you were, like, a designer for Digimon, and you designed this Digimon, you spent so long putting in all your effort into this Digimon, and it maybe shows up in the card game in the 90s, and then never again. Like, you'd be kind of bummed about that, so... It's kind of nice, like, they put on all this effort designing these Digimon and their attacks and what they evolve to and how they work, and then they just don't get any love. So it's just really nice to see all these underrated, unappreciated Digimon that have barely shown up. And I think even Sound Birdramon, is it? No, Sound Birdmon, not Birdramon, who was, I believe, designed by a fan. Same with a lot of Digimon that appear in Cross Wars. Just sort of like these random Digimon. And they liked it so much they made him sort of appear in Colon quite a bit at the start. So that's exciting. So I'm very appreciative of seeing all these Digimon. And also there's Gundramon, who I know we mentioned back on the podcast way back when, but Gundramon is actually making an appearance on the Wave 2 of the Pendulum Z with the Metal Empire release, so that's exciting. I have got my piles confused. I started to put my purples on top of my option pile. That's not good. There we are. It was only one though. Whoops, that's probably my fault for making those two so close together. And also they both had purple at the top, so yeah. And also Labramon. Like, Labramon showed up in the movies, and that's about it. Like, Labramon was in the really sad Tamer's movie, which made me cry because it was about a dog. And, like, colour variations, big fan of those, mainly because I loved Digimon World, and a lot of Digimon were just random color variations of like Mojamon and Yanmamon. They just had all these color variations in Kunamon, and then there was Betamon and Madoki Betamon, who was just like Betamon but with a pink mohawk. I don't know. I'm just big fan. I hope we get a Madoki Betamon in the card game or in the anime at some point. But the only thing is, it's just a little bit too similar to the normal one, I guess. There's Bukamon. Ooh, Nidhoggmon. That's cool. And also, of course, we get the new Digimon as well, which are appearing in Colon, and that's super exciting. However, with these Tamer cards, it's kind of weird that they went straight to Digimon Savers. We're not getting any of the 02 kids or the Tamer's kids, which is kind of surprising, especially because they're called Tamer cards. We got Taichi, which was nice, like a Taichi from V-Tamer, but we haven't had the 02 kids. And like my theory was, and also Frontier, I guess, which is weird. We got the Frontier Digimon in this set, but we don't have the Frontier humans. So we're going straight from season 1 to season 5, which is an interesting choice, but maybe it's because the anniversary for Savers is coming up or something. And there's Ghostmon! Yay! I love Ghostmon. He's so cute. But yeah, I mean, my original theory for why we weren't getting the 02 kids and going straight to another season was because maybe Colon will have 02 kids show up at some point. I mean, that's not confirmed. That's just kind of my theory that Adventure finishes like in episode 40 or something. The next 26 episodes of the series are the 02 kids having adventures. I mean, there's nothing that supports that theory. It's just my theory. But it could be cool. Especially because they're showing up in the Pendulum Z, but it's not happening. Also, this art is so cute. Like, is that not just the cutest art you've ever seen in your life? It's Seedramon and Monzaemon is snorkeling. Like, a lot of love went into that. Ooh! There's Lilamon. Looking pretty cool. And I do love Savers, so yeah. Oh, and I should pay attention to the life counters that are on the back of the insert cards that come along. So this time it's yellow and orange, so that's cool. But yeah, is Rosemon in this set, I wonder, because Lilamon is. Yeah, it's kind of interesting how the Savers Digimon are sort of coming up. They were in the in Re-Arise. There's a current event at the moment, which is Mirage Galgamon Burst Mode, and we've had Rosemon Burst Mode, and we've had Shine Greymon Burst Mode. So that's kind of nice to see all these 02 characters. There's Sunflowmon. But yeah, I just really like to see all the characters from different seasons that aren't just, ooh, Chaosmon. That's, what colour is that? Where do I put that? Wherever 90 is, I think that's probably just in the back somewhere. I'm going to put him with the black cards. So, yeah, he's a dual-coloured one. We haven't had any, or maybe the Lilamon was an alternate art. I don't know. We will see. I do love I feel like I only just opened the third set of booster boxes and all of a sudden this one arrived. So this year's gone so quickly. I wonder if Valdemon's in the set. I would assume so. Yeah, it is so nice to see some of these Digimon show up. And there's Vitramon. I keep on wanting to say his English name, which is Burning Greymon, but his name is Vitramon because that's what it says it is. When I'm opening an English box, I will use the English names. When I'm opening a Japanese box, I'll use the Japanese names. Unless I forget. And then I just use the English ones anyway because that's what I'm used to. Like, I have started to try to get myself into the habit of calling the levels going from, like, baby 1, baby 2, child, adult, and then perfect. And then after that, mega. Because otherwise there's confusion between the different ultimates, because we've got ultimate, which is mega, and then we have ultimate, which is perfect. So I'm trying to get into the habit of calling the last stage mega and the stage before the last stage that can be perfect. As for the last stage, like Omegamon, that one is Ultra. So it's because otherwise there's a bit of confusion. Like, am I talking about Ultimate being perfect, or am I talking about Ultimate being Mega? So I'm trying to get into that habit. Ooh, that one's nice. So that's Rise Greymon, and also I want to talk about quickly Labramon's baby form being just a dog head is pretty cute. Yeah, we don't have any secrets, or maybe we do have alts. Maybe we have an alt and I just thought it was a normal one. Or maybe I'm just super unlucky. But at least we've got some SRs, which I believe is super rare. But I'm not 100%. Gotsumon, which again, nice to see Gotsumon, but also Gotsumon is in every season of Digimon. Like, most of the time he dies, so he doesn't have a very good, doesn't live very long. People always talk about how Leomon always dies, but I think that Gotsumon also does not have a very good chance at survival. And then we have Garurumon, who is really nice to see, appeared in Digimon Next, which is a pretty good manga for the Digimon series, and also was in, was it the Twins? Yes, it was. I think it was the Twins. But it's really nice to see all these different Digimon show up, especially the alternate Garurumon and Metal Garurumon and War Greymon evolutions. Oh, I see something very shiny at the back. And there's Ghostmon attacking Vmon. I do love that art. I love the option card art. Like, there's so much work that goes into the art for every card, but the option card art tends to be really nice. Like, they're just really nicely drawn. Then we've got Yatagaramon. And then we have a secret rare. We have Ancient Garurumon. So that's pretty cool. Also, very excited for Ancient Digimon in general showing up because... where's my blue pile? I think that's blue. Yes, that's blue. And yeah, because Ancient Arismon is actually one of my favorites. I think that's my Twitter handle on Twitter. I can't remember. But yeah, Ancient Arismon is actually showing up in something. She's showing up on the one of the Wave 2 Digimon Pendulum Zeds, so that's exciting. Always loved Ancient Arismon, even though she barely appeared in anything. So hopefully she appears in the card game. I doubt it though. It's usually just Ancient Greymon and Ancient Garurumon who get to appear in places. And there we've got Victory Greymon. And I think we're up to our last pack. So yeah, we got one secret card. I don't think we got any alts, but I said that once and it turns out that I just only had the alt and not the normal card. I love how Pico Devimon's hanging out in the background there. And that was the last booster for my first pack of the Great Legends. So thanks for watching this video. I will see you on the next one, which would be the next booster box. Presumably, my Pendulum Zeds are arriving today, so I might jump to those if they arrive between now and when the next box is opened by me. Or maybe they'll arrive mid-video and I'll just all of a sudden just take over the video with my Pendulum Z and my love for my Pendulum Zeds. So thanks for watching this video and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!